Hi, I'm Jon Decker, PGA instructor and author of the book, Golf is My Life, Glorifying God Through the Game. Today I want to work with you on the full swing, and I want to talk about the science behind the full swing, and particularly a sequence called the kinetic chain. And what the kinetic chain is basically the body movements in the correct order in the golf swing, especially in the full swing. We want to start our golf swing with our back and shoulders. That's how we start our golf swing. That's the first thing that moves. The second thing that moves, when my back and shoulders move, obviously my arms are going to move. The third thing that will move will be the club. As my back and shoulders move, my arms move, then the club moves. And then the fourth thing that's going to move is going to be my wrist. So my body swings my arms swing the club, and the club is what moves the wrist. A lot of my students, when they play, will move their wrist first. Now this is a very weak movement. It would be very much like throwing a baseball like this. I would not have any power if I just threw the baseball with my hands. Some students move the club with their arms mainly, and then turn their shoulders really late in their swing. So they have a lot of arm movement. When they do this, not only do they lose power, but the club face moves around, and so they'll hit the ball right or left. A majority of this is because they're not using their core muscles. But what I want you to focus on is moving the back and shoulders. When the back and shoulders move first, the arms have to move. When the arms move, the club has to move, and eventually you're going to have momentum. The momentum is what hinges the club. The wrist hinge is not a forced motion. And that's one big difference I have. I see a lot of students who try to hinge the club up, or they get to a point and they try to force that motion. You want to learn to use the momentum of the club. My back and shoulders, as I take the club back, my back and shoulders will be actually what creates the power. My arms follow, the club creates momentum, then the momentum moves the wrist. If you can learn that sequence, you're going to have a powerful golf swing. You're not going to have a quick golf swing. You're going to have a powerful golf swing, because I want you to hit the golf ball with your body weight and your body mass. And I want you to hit it with rotation. So if I take my body weight and I turn it back, now I've got a lot of power. That's a powerful swing. So I'm going to hit a shot here. I want you to watch my back and shoulders. Now from this view, you're going to see my chest. And notice how I move my chest first, and then from there, I go ahead and turn through. And notice that when I go body first, arms, club, and then wrist, on the downswing, I go body, arms, club, and then wrist at the bottom. So it goes in the same order. Body goes in the backswing, body leads the downswing. Arms follow, wrist hinge and wrist release are the last parts. The hinge on the backswing and the release at the bottom, that's the last part of the swing. If you can learn to do that, you're definitely going to get a lot more power. So I'll put it now into a swing. I hit that ball really solid. I got my divot. I'd be happy with that. The main focus that I had in that golf swing is getting it started with this. Getting it started with my back, my shoulders, and my chest. So basically my torso. I'm not moving my hips. That they will move a little bit, but my back and shoulders is what I want to get the club started with. Learn to get the kinetic chain, get it in the right order, and understand it. Remember, this video is about understanding what you're trying to do. You can't go out there and think about all these things, but learn to understand it first and then follow some of the drills. And I've got a lot of drills on the golfswing.com website about starting your golf swing with your back and shoulders. Learn to do this, and you're definitely going to gain more power in your full swing.